and welcome back to On Track. I am your host, Lindsay Carlson. Super excited to kick off this new On Track season, and joining us today is Emma Grace.
Hi, Lindsay.
So Emma, how old were you when you started?
11.
11 years old, and
Yeah.
where did you start?
Well, it's a funny story. Our neighborhood has like this kind of yearly thing we do every 4th of July. And we get together and we have like this big barbecue down at our lake, and we basically, the kids swim, the adults have fun, and basically all of a sudden I got up because they have an open mic, and I got up and I just sang "If I Die Young" by the band Perry, and it was just so awesome because my parents were like, they were like off somewhere, and they were just like, "Who is that person singing?" And the person that they were talking to with is like, "Oh my God, you have to get a demo, you have to do this," and they were just like, "Whoa, we don't even know who's singing," and they get up and it was me, and they were like, "Oh my gosh." So that's kind of how it all started, and that's how my parents were like, "Wow, she's kind of good."
That's really
Yeah.
cool. And your mom writes some of the songs that you actually sing,
Yeah.
and I think that's really cool because, like, if I was a mom and I wrote all these poems, and then my daughter had a really good voice and she started singing my songs, I would feel pretty touched. Your first song is called "World Goes On." What is the meaning behind it?
Well, "World Goes On" is, it has several meanings, but it's basically about how, people, take into life when they, they overcome obstacles, and, even though they have those obstacles, the world keeps going round, and honestly, when we, try and, say, "Oh my God, the world is, killing me right now," honestly, it's just like crazy. So,
Who are some big influences in your life?
Carrie Underwood. Oh, in my life. Honestly, my mom and my dad, they're really, they support me 100%, 110%. And they've always been behind me throughout this whole journey. My influences in like country music would be Carrie Underwood and Martina McBride. But yeah, that's basically all of it.
That's really cool. And if you ever had the chance to sing a Carrie Underwood song or even meet her and kind of do like a thing with her, that would be a big thing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
So, who are the other two talented people in your group?
So it's Sam Cangelosi, who's on guitar, and Pete Cangelosi, who is on the cajon box. And yeah, they're awesome people. They're like, we consider them family.
How did you meet them?
Well, Pete's older brother, oh my God, Pete's younger son his name is Joe Cangelosi, and he's 13 years old, and he's so good on drums. Like, he is so good on drums. And basically, he invited me to come and, play in this pulse beat band that is Joe's band, and it's just really fun, and, we have a great time, but it was rock and roll band, and we didn't really know what to do about that, so we we left them on good terms, but, Pete was like, "Oh my God, you have a really good voice. I have this friend, Shay Smith, in Nashville, and she's a really prominent songwriter, and yeah, and she lends me these songs, and I sing them and try them out."
Well, that's really cool. Let's hear the next song, "World Goes On," and we'll see these two performers with you.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Another one of those dead-end days where you beg the pain to just go away, and your heart weighs 1,000 pounds. You can't get up, so you lay back down and you cry, feel like you could die. One day you'll get sick of the pain and try to get over what's his name, and you realize that you can't hide, so you take a chance and you step outside and you breathe it. Yeah, you start over again, 'cause the world goes on and the sun keeps coming up. People keep falling in love, and the radio keeps playing your song. So you turn it up, roll the windows down, sing along. when you get the worst kind of news, you can roll up in a ball and you can choose to go on. Try to be strong till the sky turns blue and that bad news turns back to good again. You fly, you fall, you lose it all. Doesn't mean that it's the end, 'cause the world goes on and the sun keeps coming up. People keep falling in love and the radio keeps playing your song. So you turn it up, roll the windows down, sing along and laugh out loud, and the world goes on. Every day is a brand new chance to change your life and circumstance. Get off your chair, stand up and dance, yeah. Oh, and the radio keeps playing your song. So you turn it up, roll the windows down, sing along and laugh out loud, and the world goes
So you see, son, good manners are important. Should I go through it again?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Exactly. Always say please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me, sit up straight, hold doors open for ladies. If the door's locked, knock first. Don't burp, don't swear, don't stare, don't use bad language, or talk with your mouth full. Keep your elbows off the table.
What
And
table?
don't interrupt. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. On the bus, give your seat up to anybody who has trouble standing. Bottom line, treat others the way you want to be treated. Got it?
Got it.
Good talk.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Hi, and welcome back to On Track. I'm your host, Lindsay Carlson, interviewing Emma Grace. So, Emma, you really like country music. Is there any other genre you would consider singing or trying?
Well, I have sang R&B before. I really like it, but country is my main. I really like country, and that's kind of what I want to stick with.
It says here that you've got a song called What If All Goes Right,
What if it all goes right? Yeah.
Loveless, and Summertime. Out of those three, which are your favorite and why?
Oh, that's a hard song. That's a hard question. Honestly, I really like Loveless because, you know, it has a really powerful message behind it, saying like, because she says in the song, like, I could, work a job that's meaningless, but she doesn't care what she does. She just doesn't want to be without love. And obviously, like, love is like a really important thing. Like, your parents love you. If you're in a relationship, the guy or the girl loves you, hopefully. And, just kind of like your pets love you. So it's kind of like a really powerful message. And I like Loveless the best.
What inspires you to keep going? Because when I see you sing, like you can see it all in your face that you love doing this and that you just got this like fire that's just keeping you going. What inspires you to sing like that?
That's another hard question. Honestly, I'm really motivated to keep singing, and I really like to sing, and the fact that I started it at so young, everyone tells me at everything that I sing at, every venue, every concert, every gig, they always say the same thing, keep going. And the fact that I get constructive criticism and like really like solid and positive remarks from people, that's what keeps me going. Also the fact that I love to sing and I'm working with Shay Smith, it's a crazy good opportunity, and that's just like kind of the main thing that keeps me going.
So you're only 15 years old right now, which is incredible because you don't really meet many people that start so young and keep going with it. Do you plan on doing this, like do you plan on being on stage and having people cheering for you and having a bunch of CDs produced?
Yeah, the goal down the road, as my dad says, the goal down the road is to keep working at it, keep doing things with, songwriters in Nashville, and keep building, that pyramid, I guess you could say, and keep working towards my goal, which my ultimate goal is to be a famous singer and just to do what I love.
Have you performed, other than on track, have you performed anywhere else?
Yeah, I have, just like a kind of like a, just like a minimum. I've gone to Summerfest in Milwaukee. I've sang at various different venues, not like huge venues, but just like, moderate-sized venues around my neighborhood, like my local town. I'm more local, but I'm trying to expand like the fan base, because right now it's kind of like just only in Barrington, but I'm kind of branching out, Waubonsee College, so yeah. Yeah, so do you you want to go to, you would want to travel everywhere, across the states. You want to do a big tour. That's really cool. That's really cool for someone so young to be dreaming of something that big. So with these next 3 songs, what would you say your second? My second favorite after Loveless?
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, I love all of them. Probably Summertime. Summertime is very fun. It's so upbeat. It's just so incredible. My mom wrote it for me. She said she was in the garden one day, and it's like the first day of spring where you're like, you can finally take off your, fleece, and you can walk outside in the breeze, you're not cold. And she said she thought of this song and she wrote it, and me and her love to play it. We've played it at various different fairs last year during the summer, and we just had a really fun time with Summertime, and I'd probably say that's my second favorite.
All right.
What if it all goes right?
Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited.
Here are the next 3 songs.
What if that road that you're taking's a dead end? What if love leaves you all jaded and broken? What if that limb breaks you're climbing out on? Yeah, what if it all goes wrong? And what if it all goes right? Or what if it all works out? Or what if the stars line up and good luck rains down? Or what if you chased your dream and it changes your whole life? Yeah, what if it all goes right? What if that road is a beautiful slow drive? What if that love ends up lasting a lifetime? What if that limb holds you oak tree strong? What if this time nothing goes wrong? And what if it all goes right? Or what if it all works out? Or what if the stars line up and good luck rains down? What if you chased your dream and it changes your whole life? What if you jump on trampoline and touch the sky? Grab a cloud as it passes by. You might fall, you might fall, but then again you might fly. Oh, yeah, yeah. What if it all goes right? What if it all works out? What if the stars light up and good luck rains down? What if you chased your dream and it changes your whole life? Yeah, what if it all goes right? I'd be okay if I was penniless, driving a car that was fenderless. There's a lot of things I could do without, and I got friends that'll help me out. I could work a job that's meaningless, live a kind of life that's glamorous. Whatever happens, I'll be okay. All I got to say is I don't want to be loveless. I don't want to be loveless. You can put me in a room that's windowless, set me on a boat that's anchorless, take away my will to fight, give me another sleepless night, send me to the battle armorless, throw me in a hole that's bottomless, clinging to a wild grapevine. Yeah, I'll be just fine, but I don't want to be loveless. I don't want to be loveless. 'Cause love is like a rain when the fire runs off. Love is like a light you can see for miles. When you know you're lost, headed for the rocks, it will lead you home. Love is all that matters when the world caves in. Love is all that matters when you finally reach the end. The end. No, I don't want to be loveless. 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 No, 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 no. Don't wanna live my life happyless, every waking minute passionless, the magic moments magicless. I won't settle for nothing less. No, I don't wanna be loveless. 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 No. on a downhill road to freedom. Summer's about to start. The days are getting longer. There's no aching in my heart. I feel the sunshine on my face, calling out to me. Oh, I'm picking out my tune. I'm footloose and fancy free. 'Cause I got summertime. I got summertime. I got summertime all the time. And no clouds are rolling in, but I got lightning on my heels. Oh, I'm rocking with my baby. Oh, I know you know the deal. Oh, I know you know the deal. Soaking up the fun, letting the wild horses run. Run that summer in the ground. Now we're dancing all around. Now we're dancing all around. 'Cause I got summertime. I got summertime. I got summertime all the time. I'm on an uphill road through winter. The days are long but short. The sun is sinking low. There's an aching in my heart. There's an aching in my heart. 'Cause I want summertime. I want summertime. I want summertime all the time. Yeah.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right into your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does. And like that, you're a job creator.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Gone. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Hi, and welcome back to On Track. I'm your host, Lindsay, and this is Emma, Sam, and Pete.
Yeah.
Tell us a little more about Sam and Pete.
Well, Pete Cangelosi and Sam Cangelosi, this is his son. And basically, so Pete plays the cajon box for us, and then Sam is on guitar.
Okay.
In our little band for, you know, different gigs and stuff.
Well, that's really cool. It was awesome to see you guys perform.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
Okay, and there you have one last song, Hands of Time. But before we go, where can we find you? Do you have a Facebook, a website?
Yeah, you can find my Facebook. It's under my mom's link. And I have my own, but she operates that, obviously. It's Tanya Pfeiffer, and P-F-E-I-F-F-E-R, T-A-N-Y-A. And my website is www.emmagracesinger.com. And yeah, you can find my music video, Behind Her Smile, on YouTube. Just type in Emma Grace, Behind Her Smile. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, the other Facebook page is just Emma Grace, singer, or Emma Grace. But yeah, that's kind of all of my spaces in the internet.
Well, thanks for coming on. It was awesome to hear you guys.
Thank you for having us.
And you have one last song to sing,
Yes,
Hands of Time.
Hands of Time.
Thanks again for joining us, and I will see you guys next week.
I rode on out to Benton, past the mountains, around the moon. I rode on by the corn cribs, watched a cow jump over the moon. I went on out to see Granny. She said to me, girl, one day hands of time will get you. Beware, they're coming your way. Was the last time I saw old Granny sitting on that porch one day. That old Granny was right. Hands of time are coming my way. Oh, the hands of time will get you. Why do they have to come so soon? Hands of time are like an old big clock raced around the moon. Come on, kids, better get to school. Now don't be late. Come on, kids, now jump on in. It's time to join your faith. I traveled over the hills and plains, and when I got back home, my eyes filled up, my heart was sad. I stood there all alone. I could feel Granny up in the sky, shining down on me. I realized just standing there, my Granny was set free. I looked again up in that sky, did not believe just what I saw. Granny was twirling and tapping her feet, dancing in the old barn straw. Dancing in the old barn straw. The hands of time will get you. Why do they have to come so soon? Hands of time are like an old big clock race around the moon. Come on, kids, better get to school. Now don't be late. Come on, kids, now jump on in. It's time to join your faith. I figured out with God and grace, with those hands of time could not outrace my faith in God and eternity. For the hands of time will get you. Why do they have to come so soon? Hands of time are like an old big clock race around the moon. Come on, kids, better get to school. Now don't be late. Come on, kids, now jump on in. It's time to join your faith. It's time to join your faith. It's time to join your faith.